It's been a little bit of time since Alex Cora has been dismissed as the Red Sox manager. Chad Tracy, how's he been doing? How's the clubhouse been doing? Well, we're going to dive into that today here on Talk Sox. Before we take a deep dive into things, welcome to Talk Sox. My name is Jeff, and if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button on all our videos, and as well as that bell notification, so you don't miss out anytime Talk Sox has an upload here on YouTube. Today, we're going to talk about Chad Tracy. How's he been doing for the Sox? For the better or for the worse? But first, how did we get here? Alex Cora was dismissed roughly almost a month ago, which was on April 25th of 2026. At the time of the dismissal, the Red Sox had an ugly record of 10 wins and 17 losses. The Red Sox during that time were known to have a great staff when it came to management, but things just did not click. And now we welcomed Chad Tracy, the interim manager of the Boston Red Sox. The future for Chad is still up in the air, as we don't know if the Sox are going to look for a new manager in the offseason or just stick with Chad. It's hard to tell at this point. About 75% of the roster, though, Chad has good morale with because he was a AAA manager for the Woo Sox and coached most of these players. In which, guess what? Since he has been hired as the interim manager, the Red Sox are a little bit better. Not great, like they had high expectations, at sitting with an 8-8 record, a flat 500. Now, that's definitely better than where they were at previously. They still have a hole to dig themselves out of, because even though they're playing 500 ball, they're still sitting in the basement of the AL East with an 18-26 record, nearly 10 games underneath 500. Now, to positive note here, the Red Sox are currently, at the time of this recording, are at 11.5 games out of first place. But right now, let's be realistic. The goal is just to try to get into the playoffs, even if it's by the wild card. Their next competition is the Orioles and as well as the Toronto Blue Jays, as currently they're both sitting 10 games under first place. That being said, the standings, they're close for the bottom. If the Red Sox just go on a little bit of a hot streak of playing over 500 ball, they could be in talks again of being in the wild card. The Yankees and the Rays, they're unstoppable right now. Blue Jays, Baltimore Orioles, they staffed themselves up during this offseason with some good bats and good pitching, and they're struggling as well. This is the time for the Red Sox to capitalize. But let's regenerate our focus to Mr. Chad Tracy. Since taking over the dugout duties, Tracy has heavily focused on smart base running. The Red Sox, though, they still have their errors on the base pad, in which Tracy has even voiced his opinion a few times on just simple mental errors from these players. A lot of the games that the Sox are playing right now are close. I mean, we're talking 1-run ball games, 2-run ball games, games that could be easily turned around for a win for the Red Sox. There is no denying that the core is young. However, they have gone through the minor leagues. There will be a little bloop when entering the major leagues, but a few of them have been here for quite a few years now. And we're still seeing some of these, quote, mental mistakes that are costing the Red Sox games that actually they should have won. Injuries have hampered some of our pitching staff, but pitching, since the last time we've talked about bullpen or starters, they've gotten a lot better. The offense, though, is where management really needs to put a check in things. It's really too bad that the Red Sox couldn't find a way to sign a big bat this offseason. We're talking about Pete Alonso, Kyle Schwarber. Boy, that dude's on a tear right now. 20 home runs already. Damn! But we knew coming into this offseason, if the Red Sox had a handful of players, in which they do, that could produce 20, 25 home runs, a little bit of pop, find ways to get guys in, we should be okay. We're not seeing that right now. And we knew with Chad Tracy coming in that there was going to be a little low of a moment. Tracy's still learning the scope of being a big league manager. It's just like a player entering the big leagues after being called up. Some players have a good hot stretch, and some players just end up getting sent back down. And that's kind of the position that Tracy's currently in. The coaching staff around him is also young and inexperienced. So it's almost like they're being thrown to the wolves. Oh! But with all that left behind, Tracy, again, his mold, he's already taught a good core of these players. They're comfortable with him. It's gonna take a little bit of time for this team to mold together and learn together during the season. Unfortunately, this new management style that Tracy is producing. Some people might think it's an easy task. You switch one manager to another manager, but managers have different ways of working business. The good thing is the players are more relaxed with these changes. They're evolving together, and hence why we've seen the 8-8 record. I am hoping, though, fingers crossed, within the next month, we start seeing some big changes within the Boston Red Sox. It's all going to be with the management, but these changes for the positive. Players getting more acquainted to his management style and accepting the team as a team and rolling as a team. That's a lot of teams. But at the end of the day, just like your 9-to-5 job, everything is teamwork on how you get your job done. And the same works for sports. Yes, we do know that there are a few glaring holes that the Red Sox do need to address. Trevor Story! And a few others. But overall, let's be realistic. Every team does not have a dynamite 1 through 9 when it comes to the lineup. Unless you're the Dodgers. But we can't put the comparison there. On every team, there's gonna be weaknesses. And that's where Tracy comes in. It's how he puts those weaknesses together and makes them excel into this ball game so we can turn losses over into wins. And if that means you got to move some guys off, even though they're getting paid good money, just to put in a player that will excel in that position, it's a tough choice, but it's got to be done. My personal take right now is I like Chad. I like him a lot. And I do hope Craig Breslow gives him a chance, especially going into next season. There is a lot, though, riding on Tracy's job, and this is going to be his point of make it or take it. Next year, he probably will be back with the Woo Sox, as he was doing a wonderful job down there. But if he can excel with these players that he's already been working with for a few amount of years now, so my take is with Tracy, leave him. See what he can do. There's no point right now of changing out a manager into the season. But either way, let's not go into this with a sink or swim. Give him time. The players know him. He's got to get his footing in order to excel. And that's going to take time. As for the other remainders of the coaches, they seem to be doing a wonderful job. But when it comes to the offseason, Breslow, he may need or want more of an experienced staff around Chad Tracy. But I do give my hats off to Chad Tracy for doing a great job in the position that he's been put in for the start of the season. This is Jeff with Talk Sox. Let me know in the comments below. Are you liking what the new coaching staff is doing, especially Chad Tracy? Or do you think we should be looking for something else? Take care and have a great one, everybody.